Panic is usually treated as a problem, something to fix, something to control, something to get rid of as quickly as possible. When panic shows up, the first question is always the same. What's wrong with me? But what if that question is wrong? What if panic is not the problem? We assume panic comes from weakness, from fear, from instability. But fear alone does not create this kind of weight. Fear does not explain why the body reacts when nothing dangerous is happening. Fear does not explain why the pressure feels bigger than the moment. Panic often appears when something invisible has been building for a long time, quietly, slowly, without being noticed. It usually starts with responsibility. It often looks normal. No one calls it pressure. No one calls it control. It looks like being helpful, being needed, being the one who doesn't complain. People thank you for it. They rely on you for it. And slowly, it becomes who you are, being dependable, being the one people rely on. At first, it feels right. It feels mature. It feels necessary. Sometimes, it even feels faithful. So you carry a little more, and then a little more. Not because you were asked, but because you could. Over time, responsibility changes, not suddenly, not dramatically. It quietly becomes control. You begin to hold things together that were never meant to be held by you. You begin to manage outcomes, protect people, stabilize situations, and slowly, without realizing it, you move closer to the center. You don't choose it. You don't announce it. You just begin to feel responsible for outcomes you were never meant to control. And without realizing it, the way you speak to God changes. Not because you stopped believing, but because you started carrying. There is a kind of pressure that does not come from weakness. It comes from position, from standing where you were never meant to stand, from carrying what was never assigned. The human soul was never designed to sit at the center. That place was never empty, and it was never meant to be shared. Some weight feels important. Some weight feels necessary, even meaningful, until it becomes heavy, until it begins to press inward, until the body reacts before the mind understands why. Not because you are weak, but because the position is wrong. Panic is not failure. It is often the moment the soul realizes it has been holding too much for too long. It is the signal that something is out of place, not broken, out of place. Panic does not show up to destroy you. It shows up to interrupt you, to stop something that has been growing quietly for too long, not to shame you, but to wake you. Panic is not the problem. Something has to stop. It is often the point where the soul can no longer pretend that it belongs at the center.